Welcome to the Lens of India. As we all know, there was a blast which happened on the 10th November near the Red Fort. There was and are much broader links and dots which have to be connected from both inside and outside of the country. So let's begin. The Red Fort is not just a monument, it is the beating heart of India's identity. It is a place where PM addresses its Independence Day. So whatever any kind of terror attacks happen here, it is not just attack on India. It is also a message which is not random. And today we are gonna connect the dots with the Red Fort blast, Kashmir, and Pakistan-based terror groups, clerics, white-collar recruits, and the deeper conspiracy behind the violence. So let us talk about the explosive materials which have been found by the investigation. Not to tell, let us talk about the uh, explosive material. In this attack, ANFO was used, that is ammonium nitrate fuel oil. This is the same material used in the major global bomb banks. The NIA took over the investigation within hours, and you know what? The trail led to Kashmir and Pakistan based Jaish-e-Mohammed. So let's talk about this one also. The attack was planned by a modern white collar terror ecosystem. This includes doctors, universities, terror ecosystem, and clerics, logistical inputs also. All are involved in this. One of the key figures was Maulavi Ifran. Let's talk about him. He was from Sofian, Kashmir. This guy was a cleric who used Islamic radicalization to recruit young men. Remember this Islamic radicalization. This is very important. Most of the times, people who are radicalized are the mainly radicalized through the name of Islam, Jihad, and Allah. So, what's going on next? Even though they are highly educated, they still got trapped. Another name was Hafiz Muhammad Istifaq. He was actually the clerk in the university. So let's talk about him. He is the clerk from the Mewat Faridabad zone. He is allegedly arranged safe houses, storage locations, and transport for explosive material. Then there is Omar Nabi. Let's talk about him. He is believed to be the guy who drove the explosive laden car to the Red Fort area. So he is the you could say suicide bomber who is involved in the this terror attack. Again and again and again, movements were traced back to the Kashmir, that is Kashmir. So just well for this second. Now it's here. It's going to be Kashmir. PRK will be also involved in this. As we know, ammonium nitrate fuel was used, as I previously told. However, let's go ahead. He was allegedly in charge of the Pakistani Jaish-e-Mohammed handlers operating the Pakistan, and this is where the Pakistan involvement becomes impossible to ignore. Not too openly officially, but through proxy groups. But the proxy groups, which are important, play an important role in this. Money laundering disguised as donations, we know. These are gonna be the backbone of the money laundering and the terror financing. And next is the encrypted messaging channels, which have been linked to the JEM, that is Jaish-e-Mohammed. And of course, again, they were radicalized in name of Islam, as everybody does, whoever is involved in these terror activities. Now, again, let's go to the conspiracy. To understand the conspiracy, you must understand the motive. The 2025 Red Fort Blast is believed. It is believed by the intelligence sources to be the revenge of the Operation Sindur, which we conducted in the April. However, this is also a geopolitical message. Remember this. This is also a geopolitical message from Pakistan to India, or in name from the terrorists. Remember this. So let's go ahead. This is also a political message. As I said before, this could be an warning also, or a retaliation movement to destabilize India. Let's talk about now use of institutions. Al University in Faridabad. Al University, which is a university in Faridabad, becomes a hidden transport point for the terror module. This is very important reason. And also another is the radicalization of Islam, using Islam, of course. Uh, Clerics from the Kashmir or used radicalization, even they were successful to radicalize the educated youth in name of Islam. So you just imagine how much radicalization and enmity they feel inside a person who is actually in Indian, educated and pursuing his career forward, and they they are just destroying their lives. If you just think you are a person from Kashmir, India. This is the Kashmir Valley. Suppose you're from here, then you will be surely once in a lifetime you will be said to the form another nation in name of Azadi, and it is acceptable or not I don't know from for some people, but the funds always come from Pakistan to fund terrorist organs like JKLF, Hizbul Mujahideen. These are the terror outfits which either radicalize Pakistanis to be part of Pakistan or be an independent country. So you can understand the situation now. So let's back to the topic again. So, however, whatever we are looking at is a new pattern of terrorism. So let's talk about this new form of terrorism or pattern. This is not the old pattern of terrorism involving madrasa dropouts with AK-47s. This is the newer, scarier version where educated men, professionals, ideologics, people who blend in society, people who know exactly how to bypass security systems. The Red Fort Blast is a perfect example of how this terror evolving. The target is symbolic, the manpower is educated, the money is hidden, the direction is cross border, and the intent is to create fear, chaos, political instability. The real conspiracy is not the bomb, the real conspiracy is the network. There is Kashmir clerics, Pakistan handlers, trained doctors, local facilitators, digital communications, and that hide everything until it's too late. That all of these are part of a radicalization process. This is the story behind the Red Fort blasts, one of the explosion, not the moment, but along the chain of planning of revenge, geography, ideology, and international fallout interference. And every time the Red Fort is targeted, it is meant to send the same message. The India's strongest symbols are in their sights, and the battle is not from over. Thanks for your time listening. Thank you.